countdown commences. For the 12th time this year, the Raiders have a shutout. And for the first time ever, they'll be headed to Milwaukee to play for a state title. Our Kiel Raiders are the 2022 sectional final champions.
The rebound, Pearsons, and the Raiders are going to run this one out. This one's over. He said goodbye. The Raiders are regional champs. Oh my goodness. 75-68. Kiel has won their first regional championship in 10 years. My goodness.
Do we dare squeeze for a win, Mitch?
Yeah, that's a tough decision to make.
Got some speed on third base. Third baseman playing even. Blatz delivers. That's exactly what they're going to do. Harlem, there! It's game over! The Raiders win on a suicide squeeze from Daniel Schmidt. It's going to be Shizzle. 3 from the logo. It's no good. Edelman's going to clear it and bring it home for the Raiders. Their first regional championship since 2008.
And with that, Madison, Wisconsin, you better get ready. So for the first time in school history, the Kiel Raiders will be moving on to state.
It has been a wonderful ride to be a part of, and guess what? We are coming your way next Thursday, Madison, Wisconsin.
The clock strikes 0 and it's official. The Kiel Raiders are going to Madison.
All right, and here we are. I'm Brandon Muhlbauer, and next to me is Miles Detroit, and we are here with Kiel Raider Radio. Tonight we have a good matchup between two good programs in the Ozaukee Warriors and the Kiel Raiders. Ozaukee having a 3-5 record, 3 wins, 5 losses. Most recent loss coming to Manitowoc Lutheran, losing 43-76, and the Raiders are now 8-3. Their most recent loss coming to St. Mary Springs, that loss being 46-42. What we can see from both these teams is Ozaukee gives up a lot of turnovers, churns the ball over about 22 times a game. Kiel forces a lot of turnovers, 13 steals on the year, and this should be a good matchup between two good programs.
Yeah, that's a great point, Brandon, that Ozaukee turns the ball a lot. 22.8, like you said, averaging a game, and Kiel's pressing trap zone that they run pretty much every game, I think will force Ozaukee to do a lot of turnovers tonight, and I think Kiel can take advantage of those tonight if they execute them well here tonight.
For sure. Leading the team for Ozaukee in points is number 44, Paige Kralinski, followed by Ellie Rogers and Savannah Quaid. Kralinski averages 9.6 points per game, Rogers 9 points per game, and Savannah Quaid 7.5. On Kiel's side, leading the team in points is Liz Niles with 10.8, Tavi Sager with 9.9, and Maddie McDowell with 9.5.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is you're going to have to get Kralinski off the board. She's averaging 9 boards a game. So biggest thing is blocking her out, not giving Ozaukee any second chance opportunities, and Kiel finishing plays every time.
Yeah, and I was able to have the honors to talk to Maddie McDowell about that earlier today. I asked her, what is the plan to keep Kralinski off of the board? And McDowell told me, as a team, our main focus on rebounding is number 44, Paige. So when the shot goes up, she's the first girl that we look for just to make sure that she's out of the way. And that's going to be big tonight. Kralinski averages 9 rebounds.
Yep.
Close to that.
Yep.
And in the last game, she got 14 of them. So that's winning. That's the difference between winning ball games and losing ball games.
Yeah, especially when Kiel goes in that zone too. You're going to make sure you have to get a front on their big girl, Kurlinski, who we were just talking about. Make sure you, like I said, block her out. And forwards, McDowell and Brockway are going to have a big game tonight. Make sure she doesn't take advantage of these Raiders here tonight.
And Miles, I don't have the exact height, but I can tell you she's taller than me. She's taller than me.
I'm saying 6 foot maybe. I don't know.
6 foot.
If I stood, I could probably tell better, but
yeah,
and compare. But yeah, we'll see.
Yep. And yeah, this Raiders team has kind of been on and off recently. Has dropped a couple of close games, dropped a couple of pretty bad games. The last time you heard from us was Valders, where they lost 56-39, and in that game, we kept talking about turnovers.
Yep,
and
absolutely.
That was really the difference between the two games. Since then, they've looked not too bad with turnovers.
Yeah, 18.6 a game, and I think this is a team where you can keep that under 10 if you really take care of the ball, look for great shots. This is definitely a team where you can keep turnovers under 10 here tonight.
Yeah, and with that, we'll take a little bit of a break for the national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to Kiel High School for tonight's basketball game between the Ozaukee Warriors and your Kiel Raiders. At this time, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please rise from your hats and place your hand over your heart and for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, the starting lineups are next. Starting lineups will be next. For the Ozaukee Warriors, starting lineup will be number 13, Ellie Rogers, number 20, Maddie Prom, number 25, Savannah Quaid, number 33, Addison Schubert, and number 44, Paige Kralinski. For the Raiders, it will be number 5, Tavi Sager, number 11, Liz Niles, number 12, Addie Vogel, and number 24, Courtney Faust, and number 34, Maddie McDowell.
A 5-foot senior, number 20, Maddie Prom. A 5'5" junior, number 25, Savannah Quaid. A 5'5" senior, number 33, Addison Schubert.
Well, B-Dog, it should be a good game. The Raiders can bounce back, like you said. Lost to Springs in that holiday tournament a few days ago. So this will be a great game to get back. This is not a very amazing team. They're just a mediocre team. So I think Kiel can really take advantage and work on themselves here tonight.
Yeah, just what you said. It's a mediocre team, but you know, high school basketball, anything can happen.
Yep, that is very true.
We've seen that in our games. Anything can happen. And yeah. Speaking on that loss to Springs, leading scorers from that game was Maddie McDowell with 14, Liz Niles with 11, and Tavi Sager with 11. And overall, those were the three that kind of spread the ball around. The only other player that scored any points was Addie Vogel with 6. And I think to win this game, they're going to have to spread the ball around a little bit more, not rely too heavily on those 4 players. Maybe get the ball to Brockway, maybe get the ball to Schmidt. Obviously find Niles, obviously find McDowell down low, but spread the ball, get everybody some touches.
Yeah, and last time we watched these two teams against Valdez, they did a nice job of working possessions and looking for great shots. So, you know, I expect they'll do the same here tonight.
And that's a travel early from this Ozaukee team. And like I mentioned earlier, 22 turnovers for these Warriors. And Sager brings the ball up. Point guard gives it to Vogel on the wing. Vogel sends it to Sager on the other wing. Sager driving inside, kicks it to Niles. Outside back to Sager.
You can already see they're just getting downhill, looking for shooters, and just being patient right now on offense.
That's a jump ball. Will go in direction of the Raiders. And I think to beat this Ozaukee team, they're going to have to play quick, play with pace, and just beat them with speed. As there's Tavi Sager bringing it in for 2. Kind of crafty finish there, was able to finish over top of the big.
Yeah, and I think that's some good point too. They can't be scared of her. They have to go inside, finish over her, get her into foul trouble, and send her to the bench.
So there's another jump ball. This one will go to the Warriors. And you see, I believe we saw that trap again from the Raiders. But the Warriors are looking inside to Kerlinski. They found that post touch early. That shot's off from number 20.
Yeah, I mean, luckily they got a jump there, but like we talked about, they can't get those second chance opportunities. Kiel's going to have to block out, rebound as a team here tonight, and limit those second chance.
Yeah, if these first 2 minutes are any indication, I'm going to say we're going to have a lot of jump balls tonight. Is there Sager driving inside, able to draw the foul. Fouls on number 13, Ellie Rogers, her first.
Fouls on number 13, Ellie Rogers. That's her first, the team's first.
Sager really seems to be taking control of the offense right now.
Yeah, looking to score. She's being aggressive, which is just good.
I'd say it's the right thing to do against this Ozaukee team.
Absolutely, set the tone early and kind of set the bar. You know what Ozaukee has to deal with here tonight.
For sure. Sager sunk both of her free throws. There's that trapping zone.
One thing too, the Raiders can't do is foul in this trap as well. They just got to keep their hands back, and they'll force turnovers without fouling.
As there's a foul there on number 5, Tavi Sager. That'll be her first. And did that look a little bit familiar from our film earlier? on Springs.
Oh, yeah, the dump down. And
The dump
Emmett had a
down.
few dunks last night. Yep.
Emmett Hoon.
How many did he have, like 3, 4?
4 dunks. Well, right there, it looked like a little bit of a miscommunication. They left. I keep on forgetting the last name. Kralinski. Left her open in the post, and they were able to find her and drew the foul, sunk both free throws. Kralinski, 38% from the free throw line. So that one's off by Faust. As there's a foul on Kralinski. Sager drew the foul.
Ozaukee fouls on number 44.
Sager, on the other hand, is 73% from the free throw line. As she knocks down the first one.
Who was the foul line?
Kralinski.
Gotcha.
And Sager sinks both of them.
Nice start from Sager here, 6 early. They got their Raiders' 6 first points here.
Now, and as much as that was a broken play for the Warriors, that was really good hustle from Niles. She was able to get down there, just get a hand on it, and then get a foot on it, able to send it out of bounds and not give up the easy score as who was that made that shot?
Quaid.
Quaid
with her first points of the night.
Yeah.
Assisted by Rogers.
Dump down to Faust. She'll go up with it. Defended by Kralinski. Didn't go in, but was able to get the rebound. Probably could have been a foul call there, but now Niles on the wing. Gives it to McDowell. McDowell looking for something. Kicks it to Faust, who drives in herself. Out to Niles. And I think the Raiders will just keep moving this ball a lot through dribbling and not so much passing, but there's a jump ball.
We've seen quite a few jump balls so far tonight.
Yeah, I think that's the third jump ball.
Who got the steal?
13,
I believe, Rogers.
Yeah, And they give it to Kralinski.
Nice double by Addie there.
Yeah.
That's something they'll have to recognize too. If Kralinski likes to put the ball down and just put her head down, I think the Raiders can double that really easily and get some nice steals.
For sure. As there's a steal by Vogel, tipped by McDowell, and she'll finish. Number 25, it's Quaid, will bring the ball up. She loses it. Stolen, not stolen. As she'll take a 3, and that one's in as well. Quaid already almost hitting her average in points. She's at 6 right now. She averages 7.5 as Niles bodied her way to the center. That one will be out on the Warriors, and it will be Kiel ball. Quaid only about 16% from 3. So this is above average night for her. As Niles hits the 3. Niles is a lot more than 16% from 3, 44% from 3.
Yeah, what's nice with her is she's good down low and she's good beyond the arc too. So she's kind of that mixed guard forward, which is nice to have on a team like this.
For sure.
Good D by Tavi there.
As there's another 3 for the Ozaukee team. That one made by
Rogers.
She averages 9 points per game, 25% from 3.
Yeah, nice start for her already.
As Vogel puts up a 3 just off. Rebound by number 13, Rogers. As there's Quaid again with the 3 off the mark. Rebound by Sager. She'll take it, push the tempo.
Quaid was the one who had 6. I thought Rogers had 6. Quaid's got 6 and Rogers has 3. That was their first 3 of the game.
Kick to Niles. She shoots. That one's in as well. And Niles matches Quaid with 6 points now. All coming from 3s. As Quaid now brings up the ball. Was looking at that high post, couldn't get it. And that'll be a foul. Looked like it probably could have been on Faust. Will be on Faust. Her first foul. And just like you were saying, when they go in for that trap, they can't foul. They can't. They do so well getting them into that trap that they can't just bail them out by fouling.
Absolutely.
And Schmidt coming into the game. It will be timeout Ozaukee, 30-second timeout. Oh, I forgot to give you the ads, didn't I?
No worries, you can read them off.
All right. Well, I don't have.
Are they in the bag?
They're in the other bag.
Oh boy.
Darn. Anyway, so 30-second timeout by Ozaukee.
Not in here. Maybe in the bag?
Maybe in the other bag? I don't know what Jay did.
Yeah. Jay, where'd you set them? You're watching.
While we're talking about that, Jabin Versii on the mic yesterday for our game.
Heck yeah.
What a game that was.
Yep.
And I know he's going to hate me for mentioning this, but Logan Bruner, 32 points.
Yep. Great night from him.
As 14 just kind of throws it away.
Tied his career high last night.
Tied his career high?
Yep.
He had more? Oh, on
probably JV.
On JV.
Yeah.
I was going to say. Niles inside, and she'll finish. And there's what you were talking about, that dual threat. She can get in on the inside and finish. She can shoot it from the outside.
Yeah, nice start. She's already got 8 in this one.
That one's tipped by Schmidt out of bounds. Warriors ball.
Pair of 3-pointers and a nice finish inside.
It's the inbounder, number 14. That's Deibel. And that one's stolen by Schmidt. Schmidt will bring the ball up. Gives it to Vogel on the wing. Looking for something. Passes it out to McDowell. She'll go inside. Kicks it out to Vogel, and she'll finish inside. And I feel like that was a theme with our last 2 games that we broadcast, is, as there's a steal by Liz Niles, is I wanted Addie to get in on the offense a little bit more often.
Yeah.
She's extremely unselfish. She's looking for that great shot. But there are times where she's giving up her own shots, and there she did not. She's already got 4 points on the night.
Yeah, and it's like I said, too, I think I mentioned last week, or 2 weeks, whenever that was, against Valders, is it's nice to have good defensive threats like that as well. You know, their points will come, but it's nice to have defensive threats like her and who get steals and rebounds and just like that. Speak of the devil.
Yeah. Yeah, Vogel, 2.9 steals, just about 3 steals per game, 32 steals on total on the year. She's definitely a huge part of this Raiders team when it comes to defense. And then she also knows how to play her role on offense. So as Lily Brockway comes into the game, and And I think McDowell came back in as well as Brockway shoots a 3. Oh, just off the mark. And McDowell gets the rebound. Sends it to the Sager. She'll go inside. She'll get the foul, and she'll get the points.
Nice play. Tavi's setting the bar so far. She's been really aggressive, and nice start for her here in the first half.
Yeah, and you look at that scoreboard. We're 8 minutes into the game, and they're already halfway to their points against Springs. Over halfway.
Yeah.
As that free throw is sunk as well.
You got people stepping up, making big plays. Niles already having a great game. Vogel's got 4. Sager, obviously, so.
As Arntz comes into the game, Jada Arntz. And there's that trap again. Inside, outside. And there's the 3 off the mark. And it will be Raider ball. And I don't know how well the camera caught it, but that was Vogel attempting to box out Kralinski, and that's not going to be any easy task tonight. Big body, tall, but got to keep her off the boards, and the easiest way to do that is boxing out.
Kiel doing a nice job with the pressure so far, too. Ozaukee's got 5 turnovers. Kiel with 5 steals already, so this zone trap they're running is, like we mentioned, is already effective already here in the first half.
And there's a foul on Arndt. Also, that steal was by number 14. 14, Deibel.
Fouls on number 22, Jada Arntz. That's her first, team's third.
McDowell.
I was going to say. We're keeping stats over here. We do not have our man Trevin Heller here tonight.
Yeah.
He's out bowling with the fam, so I'm our stat guy tonight.
Pulling double duty.
Yep. It's interesting. It's a lot to keep up.
As that free throw from Schroeder is good. Sager will bring the ball up now. Looks like Faust is going in to check in. And Sager just looking for something. Gives it out to Vogel, gives it to Arntz, who gives it back to Sager. To Brockway. Brockway shoots. Brockway scores. There's a 3 from Brockway. Once again, we were talking before the game how they've got to spread the points out away from those 4 players.
Yeah, exactly.
And they've just been doing that to perfection right now. So that'll be a foul on Brockway. And that's just tough. Like, you get Kralinski down low, you got to front her. If she gets the ball, the only thing you can really do is foul.
Yep. And I mean, the biggest thing, you just got to have your hands straight up. Don't lean forward, just lean back. So,
yeah,
they'll learn. They'll kind of just reading her out so far in this first half. They knew what to expect. Obviously, they did their homework.
Yeah. As Faust comes in for Vogel. Doink.
Oh, B-Dog, I knew you were going to do something. I knew it.
I had to. Shout out Jabin Versii.
Oh, boy.
As I mentioned last night, he was doing the broadcast with Chad Raminger. And if you want some laughs, you watch that game back. As there's a 2-point jump shot from Jada Arntz.
Yeah, I mean, they are really perfecting the point value right now.
Yeah. They'll call the jump ball. It'll go Raider direction.
Checking in for Ozaukee is number 13.
As Rogers comes into the game for Quade.
Quade, yeah.
Quade. And Sager was pushing the tempo there. And that's blocked by Faust. That's not an easy thing to do for a girl
for
her
a guard
size.
like that, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Nice hustle, though, back in transition, making the play.
Yeah. And if there's someone that you need to look at who has heart for the game, it's Courtney Faust. The amount of players that this senior group has lost throughout the years. I remember back in 7th and 8th grade, they were barely able to make a team.
Yeah.
I think they had maybe five players exactly, and Faust and Hoffman are the only two that stuck with it.
Yeah. Good for them, sticking it out and playing in high school. And
yeah. As Faust now bringing the ball up the court. Playing the point guard duty, as that's a kick to Vogel. Vogel skips it out, gets tipped by 22, that's Schroeder. She's looking for Arns. Now Vogel will bring the ball up. It's like a set. And there's a three from Arns, off the mark. Rebound by Niles.
good cut by Faust there. Just left her a little open, but.
Three missed by Brockway. And now will be a foul on Brockway, I assume. Yup. I don't know if you guys could catch that, but we could hear Vandermoose telling Faust good hustle, just like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, she told Brockway to box out too in transition there.
Yeah.
They missed the layup and then second chance opportunity like we mentioned.
Yeah. We hear that plenty, don't we?
Yep, absolutely.
As McDowell comes back into the game. Off the mark on the free throw. As Niles brings it down, she'll bring it up. Looking for something, finds Arntz on the wing, gives it to Vogel on the opposite wing. Gives it to McDowell. McDowell drives, and she'll finish. That is not an easy score. Outside of the backboard, falling backwards, that's not an easy. And then you've got 44 right there. As there's a steal by Arns, gives it to Vogel. Vogel will finish now. Off the mark, and McDowell off the mark as well. Faust kicks it to McDowell. She'll shoot. She'll three. There's a three from McDowell as well. And the shots just keep falling for these Raiders. And there will be a foul on Arntz. I think Vandermoose wanted a foul on the shot from McDowell, I think it was. I think he wanted a foul for that one, but didn't get it. As Sager comes back in for Arntz. And there's that Kiel aggression right there.
Yeah, and if you're Ozaukee, you just got to kind of just slow down, take care of the basketball, and don't let Kiel speed you up here with 6 minutes left. Just control this game and get some points on the board.
There's a three made by number 13. That's Rogers again. And, for a team that's really not great shooting-wise, they are hitting tonight.
Yeah.
Just sucks for them that the Raiders are also hitting, as there's Sager from deep and bang! That's her 12th, 13th, and 14th point of the night. As there's another steal from Vogel. Sends it up to McDowell. Pump fake.
Nice pump fake. Oh.
Off the mark. But Niles brings the ball out. Looking inside to Faust. Faust off the mark as well.
Kiel's had some few bunnies here in this one so far they just can't put away, and luckily it probably won't affect them tonight, but
yeah,
in the future that's just something, just got to put those away, those easy ones.
Yeah.
Because you'll need those in the deep run.
Yeah, for sure. I think that I cannot tell who that is. That's McDowell inside.
Yes. Sometimes it's hard to see down here. We're all the way down in the corner.
Yeah, I coach in my field of vision is there's Rogers again from 3. That time a couple feet behind the line.
Yeah, she's not afraid to pull those, which honestly the aggression, I like the aggression. You know, you're down big. You got to start hunting for some shots early and get back into this game.
And there's a foul on Niles. She doesn't seem to like the call, but I understand it. She brought the arm down for a split second.
We could hear the slap. It's the slap, yeah.
She brought the arm down for a split second. And
we are very close to the play.
Yeah, that'll get called 9 out of 10 times.
Yep.
The free throw from Rogers is good. And back in comes Kurlinski. And that one's good as well from Rogers. And that'll be a timeout. Timeout Kiel. 32nd, I believe he said. Yup, they're staying up. Ad break?
No, I don't know where our ads are.
Oh, you still can't find it?
No, I have no clue.
Jay,
do you have Jay's number?
I do. One sec. I've got the ads in my phone.
Oh yeah.
So
that'll work.
We'll start using that next time since we're already through. Basically through this one.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I took a picture first day because I'm like, one of these days I'm gonna forget them somewhere.
Smart man, Brandon.
And
yep.
So I'm
Paid
like,
off.
yeah. As now Sager will bring the ball up. Zaki's looking to try and press here.
Yep. Yeah, showing some pressure here down big and
showing
gotta start getting some easy takeaways.
Showing they're not just gonna sit down and die.
Yep. Showing some life, which is good. Nice discipline.
Niles down low, out to Vogel, out to McDowell, to Faust. She'll go inside, kick it to Sager. And it looks like they're going to try running something.
Yeah, Sager just pulled it out there. I heard 41 Liz. So maybe try to get Liz some post touches inside.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, mismatch. Yep. Smart call by Coach Van.
I'd say Liz has about 2 to 3 inches of height on that number 3.
Yeah, for sure.
So that one just a little bit overthrown.
Yeah, nice try for the high-low there, but just, yeah, like you said, just a little overthrown, but great look there from the Raiders.
That's Marini, who is guarding Niles there. Big role player. Doesn't take many shots.
Who's that?
Marini, number 3. Couple steals on the year.
Yeah, it's nice to have those just role players, you know.
Yeah.
I do live the life of a role player.
You do.
It's you got to have them. I mean,
oh, yeah.
Like we talk about, just those, you don't have to be putting up points. You get those steals, you get those rebounds. Those are crucial in close games and basketball games. So they're very nice to have on a good team.
Yeah. I live the life of a motivation guy.
Yeah, hey. We need those too. We need those too.
I'm the 1,000 claps, 200 yeahs. That's me.
Yeah. Hey, we always need those. Never have enough of those.
You know what we don't have enough of? Student section today.
Yeah,
look at those bums sitting over there.
Yeah, can't see them right now, but when we come over here,
yeah,
must be a Friday night.
Off the mark from Niles. As that's Quaid bringing the ball up.
Keep calling her Quad. Quaid. I think it's Quaid, yeah.
I think it's got to be Quaid.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh.
Nice help there from Schmidt.
They're looking for that post touch to Kralinski, and that's a jump ball. It'll stay on Zaki's side. Kurlinski held the 2 points so far, averaging about 10 points per game. So if they can keep it, if Kiel can keep it up, oh, jeez.
I think she kept the foot down, actually. It kind of looked like she traveled,
Yeah.
but I thought she kept the right foot down.
There's a layup from Sager. Steal the layup from Sager. Oh, and there, another steal. McDowell this time.
Raiders taking control here.
Yeah.
No doubt.
It just seems like it's going to be one of those games.
Yep. Big cushion lead here coming into half, which is really well. But I think Ozaukee will respond.
Yeah, and Sager got a little bit too aggressive. Jumped at the three, ran into the shooter, and that's a big no-no.
Yep.
Big no-no. You're not trying to hurt anybody. You come down on that. If someone comes down on your foot, you can high ankle sprain. That's
no doubt.
Anything like that.
Rogers has been doing really well so far for the Warriors. She's kind of had some nice looks beyond the arc, and they'll definitely going to need her in the second half if they want to crawl back into this one.
Yeah, I think she'll try to take this. She'll try to take control of this game offensively, with Kurlinski kind of being shut down. As Arntz comes into the game, and Schmidt as well for Sager and Faust. So that one's off as well, and Niles with the board. You could see Kurlinski trying to reach in there with her height, but she wasn't able to get there. Now Arntz sends it to Schmidt. Gives it to Vogel.
I think these last 2 minutes, if you're the Raiders, just work the ball, work some good offense, and look for a great shot.
I would not say that was a great shot.
No, I was just about to say I don't think that's the ideal shot.
And Vogel now with the ball. Looks like she was going to try to get the post touch to McDowell, but she gives it to McDowell on the perimeter instead. Now to Arntz. Schmidt. Schmidt almost losing it. Gives it to Niles. I think it actually got given to Arntz.
Here's a spread look from the Raiders. Going to run a little spread set.
Yeah.
With McDowell setting.
And what was that you were saying earlier? Look for great shots.
Yeah. That's what they're doing now.
The Raiders just burnt a minute off the clock, which is insanely long in this day and age of basketball.
Yeah. You'll take all the time you can get.
As McDowell almost loses it. That'll be a jump ball. We'll go in direction of the Raiders.
A little feisty down there, both of them going at it.
Yeah. McDowell with the obvious size disadvantage. And then, Niles was looking for something, but ran into Kurlinski and couldn't get anything going.
Good take, though, by Niles, getting downhill and trying to finish over the big girl. Thought it was maybe a foul, but
yeah,
that's something that the Raiders have done pretty good so far, is just being aggressive with her in, not being scared of her size or her skill level.
100%. McDowell now at the line. Makes her first. 1-and-1 free throws as the Warriors have 7 fouls. Kiel now in bonus. And the second one sunk as well. Quaid brings the ball up again.
You're going to say that name a bunch of times.
Yup.
At halftime, Quaid.
There's a tip from Niles, stolen by McDowell now.
Raiders just not letting go here before half, which is really, really impressive. I think, some teams would just cruise into half, but the Raiders looking for more steals, looking for more points before halftime here.
Yeah, Vogel will go to the line now. It's foul on number 40, Harness. I'm not even going to try to say her first name. That's a mouthful. Another role player as Vogel off on that free throw. And that three from Quaid is good.
Good job.
Got it this time.
Yep.
Stolen. Well, if there's any bright spot in this first half, they were Ozaukee was able to get a little bit of momentum going into halftime. So
yeah, no doubt, that's a great point. And I think Rogers and Quaid will really have to step up here in the second half if Ozaukee wants to crawl back in.
For sure. All right, we'll be back right after this break.
Looking to replace the living room floor? Do you want to update the bathroom? Call Nodler Tile and Flooring. Whether it's a walk-in shower or renovating the backsplash, switching to hardwood, or already installing carpet, Nodler has you covered. Or you can now visit their showroom, Signature Flooring, and more. This new showroom is for everyone from flooring installers to DIYers. Find the flooring you need to complete your new kitchen or an updated bathroom by visiting Signature Flooring and more, located next to Dollar General in Kiel. Nodler Tile and Flooring has you covered from installation to selection to tool rental. Call Ryan today at 920-286-6041 for all of your flooring needs. Are you looking for a great atmosphere and great food? Look no further than the Gravel Pit in Kiel. Try one of our great weekly specials: burgers on Tuesdays, Chef's Choice on Wednesdays, pick a wrap and fries on Thursdays, and get yourself a steak sandwich and fries, or maybe a perch basket with fries or potato salad before Raider football on Friday nights. Or finish your week with a crispy chicken sandwich and fries on Saturdays. Call 920-894-8493 for details. That's 920-894-8493. The Gravel Pit, located just outside of Kiel on Highway 57. The Lumberyard Brewery is now open. Guests are welcomed into the beautifully renovated 1920s brick building. With 12 craft beers and cocktails and a family-friendly environment, the Lumberyard is perfect for afternoons on the patios, evenings out, or as an event space for weddings, meetings, and celebrations of all sizes. Stop in for a pint and experience the historical charm of the Lumberyard Brewery in downtown Kiel. Follow them on Facebook for constant updates of their beer offerings.
At Bellin Health, we believe when part of you is injured, we have a part to play. Whether you're injured swinging for the fences or tending the hedges beside them, whether your goal is to play across the pond or star in Swan Lake, whether you're injured building strength or using your strength to build, our part is to provide no-cost injury consults no matter what part hurts. That's right, free of charge. Welcome to the Orthopedic Walk-In Injury Clinic at Bellin Health Titletown Sports Medicine and Orthopedics.
With over 15 years of experience, Dynamic Heating and Cooling is the only call you need to make for your air conditioner, furnace, air handler, boiler, or ductless system needs. We offer free estimates so you know exactly what to expect when they come to your temperature rescue. Call 920-838-5599 for your heating and cooling needs. Dynamic Heating and Cooling supports your Kiel Raiders. Sargento is now hiring general production roles starting at $24 an hour at their new location in Fond du Lac County. Award-winning benefits, tuition assistance, and a 401k plan that ranks among the top 1% in the U.S. Work for a leading national brand right in your community. Go to careers.sargento.com and apply today. Sargento, your passion, our culture. Founded in October of 2016, Real Logistics LLC was created to support the growth and needs of their existing customers. Since then, Real Logistics has established themselves as a reputable freight brokerage service. Their team is up for every job, managing transportation needs with the skill and experience their customers have come to expect. Their family-owned values still hold true today. When you hear Real Logistics, you can expect individual attention, personal responses, caring attitudes, and sincere appreciation for their business partners. Real Logistics values the opportunity to earn your trust and business each and every day. For all of your logistic needs, visit.
Start it.
Yep.
All right, as we're back into Kiel Raider Radio, proudly sponsored by Bellin Health, Title Town Sports Media and Orthopedics, Parker John's Barbecue and Pizza, Premier Financial, Todd Oleg, New York Life, Real Logistics, Albright again, Kiel Lounge, Gravel Pit Bar and Grill, On Point Financial, Lumberyard Brewery, Dynamic Heating and Cooling, Signature Flooring, Kingbaum Services, Sargento Foods, North Star Dental Group, Kiel Booster Club, and members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club. Well, Miles, to put it nicely, this game's kind of been a bloodbath.
Yeah. No doubt. I think the Raiders have done a really good job just getting a bunch of turnovers. According to my stats, we have 6, which is probably not right, but at least 6 for sure.
If you guys watched the broadcast last night, Miles' stats is probably about as what's the word?
You about to insult me, B-Dog?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right.
Probably about as reliable as Chad Ramminger's.
Yeah.
If you heard the stream last night, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Anyways, I was just gonna say that the Raiders they've done a good job getting a bunch of steals. I think if you're Ozaukee, you just have to pull it back and just relax, work some good motion. I don't think the Raiders are showing a lot of pressure, but I think you can get out of those traps and just slow down and work for good shots. So they'll definitely need to step up. They're down in a big hole, no doubt. Down 19 here at the half. Rogers is going to have to step up. Quaid's going to have to step up. Derlinski, I think, really needs to get more involved. I think she's been quiet tonight. Not a lot on the board. I believe only 2. So I think getting her down low inside. Kiel's, every time she's gotten it down low, I think most of the time Kiel's fouled. So I think getting her post touches, I think, might create some success and open up your shooters for Rogers and Quaid.
Yeah. For sure. And one of the big parts of this game has been Kiel's tempo.
Yeah.
Kiel has been pushing the ball, not really taking it slow, not really walking up the floor, but they've been able to get steals, they've been able to get fast break, and even when they are in the half court, they've been able to go quick and get quick drives, change speeds, and that really is the weakness of this Ozaukee team. They're a slower team, and I was able to talk to Maddie McDowell before the game about this, and she said for us playing against Ozaukee, we definitely have more speed on them, and we're better in transition. So for one of their weaknesses is going to be keeping up with their pace of the game, and I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I think, like you said, tempo is a great way to put the first half. Not just on offense, you mentioned defense too. They've really shown great pressure on defense with their zone trap. So I think they'll no doubt continue that in the second half, and I'm interested to see how Ozaukee will come out here after halftime.
Yeah, I think what does Coach Arntz always say? The first 2 minutes.
Yep,
that
absolutely.
You got to win the first 2 minutes.
Kiel absolutely did that here tonight.
And I think the only way that Ozaukee can come back in this game is they win the first 2 minutes.
Yep, absolutely. And for that matter, too, it'll be interesting to see how Kiel comes out. Will they just kind of ride this one out till the end, or will they grind it out till the final buzzer? So yeah, we'll have to see. It'll be an interesting second half.
All right. Before we get into the second half, we're going to take another little break, and we'll be back with the second half right after this.
Are you looking for a great atmosphere and great food? Look no further than the Gravel Pit in Kiel. Try one of our great weekly specials: burgers on Tuesdays, Chef's Choice on Wednesdays, pick a wrap and fries on Thursdays, and get yourself a steak sandwich and fries, or maybe a perch basket with fries or potato salad before Raider football on Friday nights. Or finish your week with a crispy chicken sandwich and fries on Saturdays. Call 920-894-8493 for details. That's 920-894-8493. The Gravel Pit, located just outside of Kiel on Highway 57.
As with most other things in life, the key to achieving your long-term financial objectives is preparation.
Your goal may be to protect your family during your working years or guarantee your own retirement security. These things won't happen by accident. It is important to map out a strategy that will help you meet those goals. The good news is that it is never too late to start. Of course, preparing your financial future can be intimidating. Luckily, you do not have to do it alone. Putting your strategy into action starts with a simple phone call to your local New York Life agent, Todd Oleg. You can find Todd on the 300th block of Fremont Street in Kiel. Todd brings knowledge and expertise to help families and businesses in Kiel and surrounding communities achieve financial success.
2-1. Welcome back to Kiel Raider Radio. If you're just joining us, I'm Brandon Mubar here with
Miles Detroit.
And we will be your play-by-play and color commentators for this game between the Ozaukee Warriors and the Kiel Raiders. And I said it earlier, Kiel has just been destroying Ozaukee on every part of the game. And, you know, we really haven't mentioned it. Do you think this could be like a little bit of the aggression coming out of that close game, against St. Mary Springs? Maybe they felt like they shouldn't have lost, and
yeah, no doubt. I think you definitely have something to play for with that loss during the holiday tournament. So, but they've done a nice job responding so far tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Ozaukee did a nice job moving the ball there. Good look from Rogers.
And there's another foul on 44 on the rebound. And the first time we're saying that name this half, Paige Kralinski. She's really been shut down this game by this Raider defense.
Yeah, I think your game plan was to not let her get anything inside, and the Raiders have done a good job of that so far. But I think Ozaukee hasn't really shown any anticipation of getting her inside.
Yeah, and I think that's a theme. She has 9.6 points per game, but I don't know. I feel like she could have more.
Yeah,
but
no doubt.
I mean, she's 47% when she gets inside. She takes a couple threes, but not many at all. And that'll be white ball, Raider ball. I think we might have copped one there.
I thought Maddie chucked it at the backboard, so wouldn't it be blue? Or am I wrong?
I'm wondering if he thinks that. I think that was 25 in there. I'm wondering if he thinks that she tipped it.
Oh yeah, maybe.
But
I don't know.
From what I saw, it looked like McDowell just chucked it. But
nice
whatever.
move from Faust.
That'll be white ball again. And
Faust had some nice takes so far. She just can't finish down low so far. We've seen a few from the Raiders. They just can't finish. McDowell had one, I think.
And we were talking about that Springs game. Right now, they have tied their score in the Springs game.
Yeah.
In one half of play.
Oh, when you have Sager being aggressive to start it, just like there you saw, you know, that's what you need out of the gate. You know, that aggression from Sager, that aggression from Niles, Vogel, right off the bat to kind of set the tone and,
Yeah, and they did that perfectly in the first half. We'll see if it can continue in the second half as Sager sinks the first free throw. Almost said Hager. Shout out Landon Hager.
Dang, the free plug. Love Hager.
We love Hager. Member of the Kiel High School pep band.
Yep.
Kiel High School percussion section. Not plugging ourselves at all.
Nope.
I know Jay and Chad were talking about how good the band was last.
Yeah, a lot of people like the band. I like when we had Bondi in for sub the other day. He was complimenting us a lot. Nice pass from Sager though there.
Yeah.
Not settling for that three, finding McDowell down low.
I was thinking the same thing. She kind of looked at the three, saw McDowell had a lane, gave it to McDowell. She had the lane, and speed comes back in, and Kralinski had a shot, but I think she's just a little bit slow in reaction time, and couldn't get in there before McDowell already had the shot up.
Yeah, obviously this one's not over B-Dog, but this is a nice. Yeah, it's all right. I'm not even I'm just not doing a lot of stats, but anyways, this is a nice just game for the Raiders to kind of get back on track and kind of not gain their confidence back, but almost in a way gain their confidence back. Working on themselves, like I said in pregame, which is what they kind of expected, I think, going into this one.
Yeah. And the foul on Sager there, she looked like she probably could have took the charge and saved herself that foul call, but she didn't, and that's what gave her the foul call. As now Vogel comes back in for Sager. And the second one is made by number 20. That is Madeline Prom. I think that was my first time saying her name tonight.
Yeah, she's been kind of quiet tonight, which is surprising.
Again, more of a role player in that starting lineup, but
good move by McDowell there. A little up and under.
And people are probably going to call this glazing, but I've seen a lot of improvement in McDowell's finishing underneath the basket throughout the couple games that we've been watching.
For sure, yeah. I bet that's something they maybe work on in practice, just split up the bigs and the guards.
Yeah. Another 3 from Rogers.
Little daily 6 there move, B-Dog. What you know about that?
Yup.
A little up and under.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Do that at how many times?
We haven't done it in a while,
actually.
Yeah,
we haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, no.
Maybe.
We did some post work today, though.
Yeah,
little Jack's a little baby. I'm going to call him out. We were kind of owning Jack.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, he does have to go be physical that whole time. Unlike us, we were resting, so.
For sure.
If Jack sees this, he's gonna
beat you up.
Yeah, he's gonna beat me up.
Yeah.
No doubt.
We might not have Miles for the next broadcast.
Yeah. It's my signing out.
Now Vogel at the top of the key.
I think the Raiders got to see McDowell down low. She's kind of got a size disadvantage. She does a nice job sealing 14 so far in the second half.
Yeah, that one will be a travel. I was thinking that right when I saw the first 3 steps.
Yep.
Looked like a travel from here.
Raiders showing that zone here again, which they've done a phenomenal job so far here on Ozaukee, forcing them to a lot of turnovers. And what I've noticed, B-Dog, is that Ozaukee's moved the ball a lot better in the second half. They've kind of first half they were kind of just waiting for those traps to come, but second half they're moving it a lot better.
Yeah, and that's what's gonna do it for beating this trap. We've seen it. That's what teams have been doing to beat the trap. In our first game when Roncalli went on that little run, they were moving the ball before half court, passing it around. You can't dribble out of a trap.
Yeah.
It's just not going to work.
What Coach Arntz did teach us, though, is that late trapper who comes, that's the person you can take advantage of.
Yes.
Kind of dribble out of it because that person's late coming to the trap.
Yeah. And they're usually coming full blown.
Yeah.
So if you
because they're late,
give a little jab, make them change their direction, make them a little bit confused maybe, because they looked for McDowell inside, not having it. So there's a foul now. But yeah, make them second guess themselves and then go back the other way and break the trap. Miles is retiring the stat book.
We've given up on stats. It's hard. The first half it was challenging.
Yeah.
We need Trevin. Trevin, we miss you. We need you to come back. Yeah, we actually do. It is very challenging having to announce and do stats. I thought since B-Dog had the play-by-play role and I had the color commentator role, I thought it wouldn't be this challenging, but I was very much wrong.
Yeah.
B-Dog just showed me the Wisconsin-Iowa score. Holy crap, 116 to 85. And Iowa's like good too. They're not a bad team.
Yeah.
They got some good returning players.
Yeah. Wisconsin's offense just.
Yeah. No doubt. How many do you think? What do we think scoring wise?
I'm
we'll
not sure,
talk about it when we get back.
We'll talk about it after this little break.
Rather face a 240-pound football player running at you full speed or a dentist?
Let Dr. Pete and the team at North Star Dental make your experience worry-free.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley from North Star Dental Group, and our patients' safety and comfort come first. That's why we offer sedation dentistry. No stress, no worries. Go home with that beautiful smile, usually in just one visit. If you think that's too good to be true, give us a call.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
Go Kiel Raiders! Premier Financial Credit Union proudly supports our hometown teams. With offices in Kiel, New Holsting, and Chilton, Premier Financial Credit Union is your hometown community credit union. To learn more about the credit union difference, please visit your PFCU.
Okay, you did the right ad. I was just going to make sure. No.
All right, as we're back.
We were talking about Wisconsin-Iowa game. Blackwell had 32 points. Winter had 18. Kral had 14. I think I saw something on Wisconsin's Instagram that he averages 14 the last couple times they've played Iowa. So he's played well. So
yeah.
Oh, nice pass.
Wide
to
open to Vogel and
easy.
Chill.
Oh nope. I was gonna say easy finish, but
so there's a foul on 21.
I mean, you'll have simple mistakes with a lead like this, but
yeah,
the biggest thing is to not get too comfortable. You got to finish this game, and you'll have simple turnovers and mistakes like that. But the biggest goal is to not have too many of them.
Yeah, and the girls don't have at least these two games aren't too tough. They have Ozaukee tonight, obviously, and then Kewaskum next Tuesday.
Is Kewaskum good? What's the record?
0-4 0-4 in conference play. I don't know what they are overall, but yeah, this will be a good momentum building.
For sure. That's what I said before. This will be just kind of a nice game for the Raiders.
Splash from Schmidt.
I feel Schmidt has really improved in the season so far. She's really built a nice game off the three-pointer and done a nice job on defense too. She's had some steals. Let me look here how many she's averaging.
Averaging about a steal a game.
Yeah. I mean that's still solid. I mean you'll take what you can get.
What you don't see on the stat book is that this Kiel team has a lot of steals. So that compared to
0.8 might not seem a lot to the amount of steals they do have.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
0.8 is and what a finish from Niles.
And like we talked about, she does a great job getting downhill, three-pointer, and finishing inside. So she's kind of a mix of that guard-forward player like we mentioned before in the first half.
Yeah, and as I was saying earlier, 0.8, that's just about average in the NBA. That's right around that middle mark, if not above average. So it's nothing to cry home about. And
nice rejection there from Sager. Raiders still showing this press here. I mean, they're not letting go.
Yeah, as there's another steal. That one from Brockway. Yeah. You can't do that.
Yeah, I think she just tried setting her feet there and just was looking for the shot, but was met by an Ozaukee defender.
Yeah, she pulled her elbow up a little bit too far and caught her in the face, and
yep.
That's a charge any day of the week. That trap again. They're just sticking with it.
Yeah.
Even in a 24-point lead. And Ozaukee, the shooters have really been shut down. There's a steal by Arndt into a double dribble by Arndt.
Yeah, nothing she could really do there. It got swatted by one of the Ozaukee players and just couldn't keep the dribble.
Yeah.
And Ozaukee just really looks uncomfortable right now in the zone. I mean, they haven't scored a lot so far in the second half. A bunch of turnovers once again, and they really just can't find anything. And with their big girl out, I mean, they can't find any post touches and shooters to break this zone right now.
And Ozaukee has kind of an opposite schedule of Kiel. They'll have some tough games. They obviously had Kiel tonight. Next Tuesday they'll play against 2-1 in Conference Kohler, and then they'll play again next Saturday against Sheboygan Lutheran, who Sheboygan Lutheran always has a good team.
Yeah.
Same with Kohler.
They're just a good school in general, honestly. Yeah. They got good programs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully pretty soon we'll get to the time where we can open up the bench, get the young girls in.
Yeah, that'll be nice. So some development.
So there's a rebound by McDowell.
Good experience.
Gives to Vogel, out to Brockway, shoots and scores. That's her 7th, 8th, and 9th points on the deep three from Brockway. She was a couple feet behind the line.
Yeah, with Kerlinski in now here, they got to find some post touches. I mean, she's been quiet really tonight. Get some post touches, either make her go to work inside or it'll open up those shooters like Rogers and Quaid, who have both been really quiet so far in the second half.
Yeah, the shooting has kind of shut down for the Warriors. That ball will be tipped out of bounds.
You can see this Raiders strategy now is kind of just to drive downhill,
nothing but
create
open layups.
Force the help side defense in and just kind of work some good motion here.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of a miscommunication on the inbound play. And yeah, it looks like there's looking for open shots, and there's another three from Niles. There's another one. She's up to 14.
That's a great shot. I mean, sets her feet. Just nice release.
And there's a steal by Vogel, tipped by McDowell, and she'll
another one.
This time. I think I'll take blame for that. I might have jinxed it.
Yeah. That one was a little trickier than the other one, but
yeah.
I mean, when you get those steals, those are easy points that you can get off those steals you'll need in closer games. Unfortunately, not like this one here tonight, but closer games as we get closer to postseason action here.
Yeah, that would be a double dribble. I think it kind of just got caught on her jersey.
Yeah.
Kind of lost grip of it.
Good take, though. Good aggressiveness there from Brockway.
Yeah, I'd say I'd go out on a limb and say she still scores if that's not a double dribble.
Yeah, for sure. Looked like she had the...
I think she had the advantage.
The seam.
She had the momentum.
Yep.
So there's another jump ball. That's been another theme of this game is jump balls.
Yeah, there's been a lot of jump balls.
Ever since the start.
Yep.
I think there were like 3 in the first couple minutes.
Oh, boy.
And in comes Ella Vandermeer. As I was just talking about getting the sophomores and freshmen in. and Vandermeer fumbles the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, one thing when these subs do come in, you can't let down the intensity. You know, this is still a game. There's still 9 minutes left. You know, you got to show your coaches and your teammates, you know, how you're worth being on this floor and providing for your team.
Yeah. There's a board from Vogel. Lucky to get out of that without a turnover.
Yeah.
Without
One
losing
thing
the ball.
also, the Raiders have done a nice job just handling the little pressure Ozaukee has been giving them. You know, they haven't fumbled under pressure. Yeah, it's just dumb follow there from Vogel wrapping around.
Not a good one.
Yeah.
Not a good, especially in this type of game. Just leave that go. Leave that go. You're up 28.
Yep. Just get back on D. Or keep the hands back like we've learned so far this year when we go into our defense, just in general.
Yeah. Number 3, that's Marini. Marini at the line, she'll miss it. And now Kralinski's looking like she's giving a little bit of aggression.
Yeah.
Now that it's a 26-point game.
I was going to say
8 minutes left.
A little late, but, you know, get some momentum going into your next game. Who do you said Kohler next?
Kohler, yeah. And knowing Kohler, they'll need some momentum.
Yep. Yeah, no doubt.
Going into that one. So that one will be a foul on Marini. McDowell will go to the line.
They'll likely struggle against Kohler, but I mean, if you'll learn from this one, watch some film, and I think if Kohler does show zone, you have to get more post touches with Kralinski. It'll create some options for her inside for some finishes, or open up those shooters like I mentioned for Quaid and Rogers.
Yeah, that shot from McDowell slightly off the mark.
Yeah.
Slightly.
She'll get this next one, though. Yep.
That one's not off the mark.
Nope. Bounces back with a second made one.
That first one, I couldn't even get a doink sound.
No doink for you, B-Dog.
Now Ozaukee throwing the ball, moving the ball around, looking for something. As that one just thrown up there. And it will be Raider ball. A 30-second timeout from Kiel. Proud supporter of Raider basketball, the Kiel Booster Club provides support for all students in all co-curriculars at Kiel High School. The KBC raises funds through a variety of events, including the Kiel Triathlon, raffles, uncorked, and concessions to financially support all co-curriculars when enhancing experiences and creating opportunities beyond KASD's budgetary contributions. Find out more info at kielboosterclub.com and follow us at Kiel Booster Club on Facebook. And you know, the Booster Club really does a lot for the Kiel community.
Yeah, they've had some crazy donations. I remember one of them, they paid for our coach bus for state soccer, which stayed down there all weekend. That's not That's not
cheap.
Yeah, not cheap. I was just looking at Coach Vandermoos there. I think Ozaukee had too many girls on the floor, and Coach Vandermoos was looking for a technical.
Yeah. Which, I mean,
a technical in this
point,
kind of game
at
would
this
be
point
just,
of the game,
that'd be atrocious. Already a big lead. Vogel with a turnover there.
Yeah, just a miscommunication. Vogel went inside, or McDowell went inside. Vogel thought she was staying outside.
Yep.
And we got Quaid inbounding right in front of us as Emma Niles steps into the game. 22 Schroeder bringing the ball up. Or no, Quaid is going to bring the ball up.
B-Dog,
Hanging him back.
Come on, B-Dog. What are we doing? We live and we learn, B-Dog.
Quaid is not Quade, as there's
Quaid.
a steal from Arns.
Yeah, so like we talked about, how both teams will come out in the second half, I think we've learned. Ozaukee came out, we saw them moving the ball a lot on offense, but they just can't find anything right now in this zone. No post touches, haven't gotten good looks beyond the arc. And for the Raiders, they didn't give up. They didn't let down. They've been aggressive so far, and that's a good sign for Kiel here. If you're a Raider fan.
Yeah, and defensively, like compared to the first half, they've kind of shut down a little bit this Raiders offense. Once again, kind of comparable to the game last night. 49 points in the first half for Springs.
Yep.
Turned it down to 21 in the second half, I believe.
Yep. Nice take last possession there from Niles. She got downhill, just a little unlucky. It went out of bounds, but went Kiel's way.
Yeah, that's a good finish from Quaid.
Good job, good job.
I can do it. Mom, are you proud of me? And now McDowell on the wing. Look inside. That'll be a foul on number 3, Marini. Now Sager and Niles back in the game for McDowell and Arns. The Niles sisters playing at the same time.
Yeah, that's nice. That's probably a great moment for Mrs. Niles. Seeing both her daughters play, that's cool feeling.
Yeah. And Sager will head to the line once again.
Sager's had a good game so far in this one. I think she'll have to keep that momentum going and keep it continuous for the next games.
Yeah.
She's a big leader on this team. I think providing points for her team will be crucial if they really want to go far and make a deep run in the playoffs and go for a conference title.
Yeah. And we saw that right from the start. Like, started the game with 6 points.
Had her first 8 points, I think?
First 8? I think it was 6.
Yeah.
I think she had
For
6
sure,
unanswered points. And that one's made from Quaid. Hey!
Yeah.
Hey!
2 for 2, B-Dog. Good job. Quaid stepped it up here in this final couple minutes in the second half.
And I made it rhyme. Made from Quaid.
Yeah.
I'm like a rapper.
She's got 16.
Poet.
She's done a good job so far here in this one.
Faust comes into the game for Vogel. And you know, I like this I guess you can call it strategy from Vandermoos. Get one of the younger players in at a time. Vandermeer came in for Niles. Keep one in at a time. Filter them throughout the game, and then maybe towards the end of the game get all 3 out there.
And I think what you can do is put someone like Faust out there to be a leader and lead those younger girls who haven't had as much experience as someone like Faust or Niles, McDowell, etc. So just to get her some senior leadership.
And that one looking like a DB out there, picked off.
Oh, you know a lot about football, B-Dog.
I do know a lot about football.
You ever wanted to play DB in your life? Have you?
Oh, is that even a question?
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's wanted. Well, every football player's wanted to play DB. Well, except for Brady Boards.
Oh, sure.
And there's a finish from Faust.
Yeah, good take from Tavi there to get Faust open there on the right block.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tavi's been really aggressive this game. We've talked about it a few times, but she's really just...
Yeah. There another rebound as Vogel and McDowell will come back into the game. Maybe trying to make a little bit of a run before they put the youngsters in.
Yeah, close this one out. I mean, it's pretty closed out. 25,
Yeah.
I don't think you can ask for a lot more.
Yeah. As I was saying earlier, Brady Bortz lives, breathes, eats linemen.
Big boy, yeah. We've been playing basketball with him in officiating class. Oh, it brought me back to my freshman year when he.
Oh yeah. There's a travel call on Vogel.
Yeah, I think she's jump stopped and tried to gather through, which is illegal. Cannot do that. But Bears had a few turnovers here in the end. I think they're just trying to close this one out.
Yeah, something that I didn't mention. Something that I didn't mention earlier was Kiel's turnovers. Against Springs, they had Tavi herself had 7 turnovers. McDowell had 6. Vogel with 4, and as a team they had 21. As the great Jabin Versey would say, to win games for guys, you need less than 9 turnovers, and to win games for girls, you need less than 13.
Yeah, I remember that. I watched that part of the broadcast last night.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That's a great point. Yeah, turnovers kill you in the long run. In close games, not like this one here tonight, but close games when you get into postseason will matter huge. You know, those 1, 2, 3 possessions will really matter.
And another free throw from Sager. You know, if you wouldn't have stopped doing stats, I'd ask you what her free throw percentage is on tonight. She has not missed many.
I'm telling everyone who's watching, it's hard. It's challenging. You got to announce here with Brandon and do stats too. It's not easy.
Yeah, I believe it. It's hard announcing with me.
Yeah. Too tough to keep up with, B-Dog.
Yeah. And that one's off the mark. Sager now looking for something. She'll take it herself and she'll lay it in. 24 points on the night for Sager. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I think this was another Jamie Yarnes quote, but turnovers lead to points. Missed shots usually don't.
Yeah. So he's probably said that.
I think that's what Coach Arntz told us one time, or maybe it was Rumpf.
Yeah. Prom with a nice 3 there. She's been kind of quiet in this game so far, but nice 3 there to get him up to 44.
It's now a substitution timeout. Bringing in Allie Endries for the first time this game.
Yeah, and she was Allie was not on varsity to start off the season, but kind of made her way into the roster later in the year. Just a few weeks ago was added.
And if there was one word, I've seen Allie play multiple sports. She played soccer with my sister, so I was able to see her a lot through that. I've seen her play basketball JV this year, and if there's one word I could use to describe Allie, it would be aggressive.
Yeah.
She puts 110% into every sport that she plays, and she could be dangerous come her senior year.
Yeah, for sure. She keeps putting in the work. She'll see kind of this leadership that these juniors, seniors bring, and
for sure,
definitely be a good leader in the future. That's perfect for getting her in here to get that experience, and these younger people, Ella,
Emma Niles.
Emma Niles, yep, Liz's sister.
Niles also a freshman.
Yep.
Although if you saw her, you wouldn't believe it.
Why is that?
She's a tall girl as well.
Yeah. Get some good
And,
volleyball minutes. I saw this year.
Yeah, and the way she plays, she doesn't really play like a freshman. She, for the most part, doesn't make too many freshman mistakes. But
no, she just turned it over there.
Okay,
I was just
that bad example. Okay,
yeah, it's all right. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, this Raiders team has a lot of potential going forward, past this year, past next year.
Yep. For sure. I think having those juniors in there who have had good experience since, honestly, their freshman year, they've gotten really good minutes, has really helped kind of develop this team and this program to what they've come here today. And I think they'll definitely need that, continue that leadership here going forward in the postseason action.
For sure. As Vandermeer comes back into this game, with a minute 30 left.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
26-point lead here as we close it out.
That one out of bounds on Ozaukee, number 20. That's Prom. It'll be Raider ball. And Vandermeer will grab the ball in the backcourt. Andrews looking for something, kicks it out to Arntz. Arntz swings it to Schmidt, gives it to Niles. Ella cutting inside. Back and just off the mark. Nice Laker cut from Niles as she takes the foul there.
Yeah, that's some nice experience here. Ella to Emma, a little duo there, and Niles will go to the line here for two. Has Emma scored, actually? I wonder.
I think she had. I think she scored this year, you're saying?
No, she hasn't.
Oh, she hasn't.
Maybe first points here for the freshman Niles. Let's see if she can knock these down.
Yeah, 0 for 2 on the year.
There you go.
There it is.
First points of her high school career. That's very, that's special, you know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you remember, but I got mine the same way.
Free throws?
Free throws, yep.
Nice, yeah.
And that same way, too. Made the first one, missed the second.
Yeah.
Perfect.
If we could have, you could have hit that three against, was Mishkat.
Mishkat?
Yeah.
Hey.
That's all right. Hey.
Hey. We've already determined it was Trevin's fault, okay?
Yeah, the first one yeah.
And that's a steal from Schroeder. She'll take it in and just off the backboard as Andrews will now bring it up.
A little fast here to end it.
Fast paced, I guess.
Yeah, but if you're the Raiders, Coach Vandermoos, you're satisfied with a good win here tonight. Like we said, that it's a good win coming off that tough loss against Springs in your holiday tournament. Some good momentum here to start the new year.
Yeah, and there's another good back cut from Vandermeer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell Andrews was looking for her first points.
Yeah.
There,
They'll
towards the end.
They'll come.
But
just got to give it time.
The clock runs to 0. Raiders beat Ozaukee. The Raiders beat the Ozaukee Warriors 71-46. And we'll be back with postgame after this message.
Home Services is a proud supporter of Raider football. King Baum Services specializes in concrete flatwork, including driveways, sidewalks, buildings, slabs, and patios, as well as stamped and decorative concrete. Reach out to King Baum Services at 920-946-3704 or email kingbaumservices@gmail.com for a free estimate on all of your upcoming concrete needs. Stop in at Mike's Kiel Lounge, the coolest bar in town with a bird's eye view of the river. Open every day at noon, except Tuesdays at 1:30. Stop in for some great food and drinks and check out our daily specials. Sunday and Monday, enjoy half-price appetizers. On Tuesdays, cheeseburger and fries. On Wednesday, indulge on chili cheese fries. And on Thursdays, brat patties and poppers. And on Fridays, enjoy mini tacos and chicken wings. Right next to the post office in Kiel, visit Mike's Kiel Lounge.
Founded in October of 2016, Real Logistics LLC was created to support the growth and needs of their existing customers. Since then, Real Logistics has established themselves as a reputable freight brokerage service. Their team is up for every job, managing transportation needs with the skill and experience their customers have come to expect. Their family-owned values still hold true today. When you hear Real Logistics, you can expect individual attention, personal responses, caring attitudes, and sincere appreciation for their business partners. Real Logistics values the opportunity to earn your trust and business each and every day. For all of your logistic needs, visit
Sargento is now hiring general production roles starting at $24 an hour at their new location in Fond du Lac County. Award-winning benefits, tuition assistance, and a 401k plan that ranks among the top 1% in the U.S. Work for a leading national brand right in your community. Go to careers.sargento.com and apply today. Sargento, your passion, our culture.
Are you looking for someone to build you your new house, or maybe remodel your old aging home? Maybe you need some small work done, like installing a storm door or a new window. Those little home improvements that you just can't find the time for, or maybe you just don't know how. Well, Albright Again Home Improvements has you covered, where no job is too small. If interested, give us a call at 920-894-7507 or shoot us an email at albrightagainllc@yahoo.com. Located in Kiel, call Albright Again Home Improvements for all your home improvement needs.
At On Point Financial Group, we offer a straightforward, holistic approach to building financial strategies focused on you, your schedule, your circumstance, and your objectives. Whether you are preparing for a milestone life event like retirement, sale of a business, or simply looking for financial protection for the future, On Point Financial Group promises to offer you a new level of attention, insight, and guidance. The Lumberyard Brewery is now open. Guests are welcomed into the beautifully renovated 1920s brick building. With 12 craft beers and cocktails and a family-friendly environment, the Lumberyard is perfect for afternoons on the patios, evenings out, or as an event space for weddings, meetings, and celebrations of all sizes. Stop in for a pint and experience the historical charm of the Lumberyard Brewery in downtown Kiel. Follow them on Facebook for constant updates of their beer offering.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Kiel Raider Radio. I'm Brandon. Here with me is
Miles.
And we're here with the Kiel Raider Radio post-game show. We'll make it quick. The scoreboard's off now. 71-48.
7, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, 71-48, I believe it was.
Thank you.
And really, the game was just a domination from Kiel from the start.
For sure.
Sager started off the game with 6 early points. And really, from that moment on, they never looked back. A couple good shots from Ozaukee's shooters, but nothing that could keep them in the game.
For sure. That's a great point.
Just the pace of the Raiders' offense, the pace of the Raiders' defense just sped them up, and they were done from the start.
Yeah, I think the Raiders, like you said, just took control from the start. Sager, really aggressive tonight. I think she'll have to continue that. They'll definitely need that against better teams in the future. But yeah, it was. They really shared the wealth here tonight. You know, Niles had a great game. Sager, like I said, had a great game. McDowell had a great game. So they'll definitely need their scores in the future for better teams.
Yeah, and a big part defensively, Kralinski was shut down. I don't think she had more than 6 points.
And like you said, you interviewed Maddie, right? And that was their goal the whole time, and they really did a good job executing that goal here tonight. I mean, they didn't have anything going with her, which was crucial.
Yeah, I asked Maddie what the biggest strength of the Ozaukee team was, and she said their biggest strength is number 44, big post player, and they'd have to shut her down.
Mm-hmm.
If they shut her down, then they should be able to play the game, and that's what they did.
Yep.
And
the scoreboard proved that right, no doubt.
And you know, it's kind of hard to say this for a 23 point win.
Yeah.
But I think the game was even more one-sided than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ozaukee had some nice shots that went in. I think Rogers had about 4. I think Rogers had 12 to 14.
Yeah. And they just had some easy takeaways too, some layups. So, but you give credit to Ozaukee. They didn't let go. They didn't give up. They played till the end, which is a great sign, and that'll be key going into the future. But yeah, overall, Kiel had this one here tonight.
Yeah, and I don't know how old the Quade and Quade. I still can't get that right, Miles.
You guys watched the whole game. B-Dog was saying Quade the whole time, not Quade. Sorry.
Quade. I don't know how old Quade and Rogers are, but if they're juniors or seniors, this team could be good in years to come.
Yeah.
Develop that shot a little bit more,
Yep.
and yeah,
sure.
But overall, Raiders decimated the Ozaukee Warriors.
Yep.
And anything you all?
No, I think we're good. Great win by the Raiders here tonight, and it'll be a big game coming up next week against Kewaskum.
Yep. So with that, I'm Brandon Muhlbauer.
Miles D. Troy.
And it's always a great day to be a Raider.